And this is an engine building game where each player is going to be managing their own hospital, trying to be the most successful in order to prove themselves as the most ideal candidate to run the Royal Hospital, which is the most prestigious and impressive hospital in the entire world. And in this game, players are going to be managing a hand of cards, and these cards are going to allow you to do a variety of different actions, but players will also be managing money as well as several resources in the different categories of science, diagnostics, healing, doctors, and staff. And at the start of each game, players are going to get one of each resource as well as some money and a starting ability, and then players are going to draft a hand of cards. And then the game is going to play over a series of rounds, taking turns between each player, and on your turn you're going to gain a card as well as a patient. And there's going to be two different types of patients in the game. There's the critical and the non-critical patients, and the difference between them is that the critical ones, their condition is known, and you only have one round in order to try and treat them. Whereas the non-critical patients will allow more time to try and treat them, but you first have to diagnose them before you know exactly what their ailment is. And on your turn, you can also sell as many cards as you like, gaining 3 coins for each card, and then you can perform an action, and your action can be either to play one of your cards, play an ability, which will allow you to move up one of the insurance tracks in the top right hand of the board, gaining any of the bonuses listed along the way. Or instead, you can spend resources to purchase another card from the shared market, or if there's nothing you wish to do, you can always pass. And playing a card in this game plays very similar to the way playing cards works in Terraforming Mars, where you're going to have to pay a cost in order to put it into your tableau, and that might be a cost in money or resources or both. And then some of the cards might have some instant benefits, where others might have actions that you can do each round, and players will be looking out for different cards that they can chain together and create different combos. Some of these cards can also improve your production of different resources at the start of each round, and others might allow you to move your ambulance token around the circular portion of the board. And whenever you do this, you're going to gain a resource for any of the spaces that you cross over. And some of the cards can allow you to gain victory points in different ways. It can either increase your prestige, which allows you to gain victory points every single round, or they can allow you to gain objective cards, which will allow you to gain endgame victory points if you're able to complete that objective, or some of the cards might just grant you victory points instantly. And there's quite a lot of different cards, and they could grant you just one of these benefits or combine multiple of them together in a single card. The player who's earned the most victory points at the end of the game wins the game.